Hi friends, today we are going to see the past year NEET questions for the chapter Animal Kingdom, and today in this video we will cover part 7. So let's begin with the question which was asked in the year 2013. Which of the following are correctly matched with their to their taxonomic classification? So here we need to analyze one by one. So here the taxonomy given here is insects. So here centipede, millipede, spider, scorpion. They are not related to insects, so this option is wrong. Housefly, butterfly, tessie fly. Then you have silverfish. They all contribute to insects. Yes, this is the right option. While spiny anteater, sea urchin, no. Flying fish, cuttlefish, silverfish, Pisces, no. The correct answer is option B, because all that given here, they all come under insects. Therefore, the correct answer is option B. This is an easy question. You don't have to have much explanation for this. You just need to match it with the taxonomy. Next question here. So you have a picture of housefly. Okay, next question here. Which one of the following animals is correctly matched with its one characteristics and the taxon? Okay, we'll go one by one. Duck-billed platypus, is it oviparous? Mammalian. Actually, duck-billed platypus is actually oviparous. What do you mean by oviparous? What is viviparous? We have different things, right? Oviparous is what? The one which lay eggs, right? Millipede belongs to ventral nerve cord. Sea anemone, silverfish, triploplastic, and silverfish is pectoral and pelvic fins. The correct answer is duck-billed platypus because it is oviparous and comes under the phylum Mammalia. Millipede belongs to the phylum Arthropoda. This is where they went wrong. This is right, but this is wrong. This is Arthropoda. Okay, and sea anemone is actually not triploplastic, it is diploplastic. Okay, silverfish belongs to insects and not chordata. Okay, belonging to the phylum Arthropoda, having a long antennae, no wings, and move in wiggling position. Therefore, the correct answer to this question, the one which is correctly matched, is option A. Duck-billed platypus is oviparous and it belongs to taxon mammals. Okay, therefore the correct answer is option A. Next question here. Sharks and dogfishes differ from skates and rays by dash. Okay, I'm going to show you a picture of dogfish because many would have not seen that. So this is how dogfish looks, and shark, you know how it looks, right? So sharks and dogfish have a cylindrical body while skates and rays have flattened body with wing-like pectoral fins which are not distinct from body. So what they are saying, sharks and dogfish, they have skates. Okay, they have a cylindrical body is common, but the skates, if you see, the flattened body with wing-like pectoral fins which are not distinct from body. Therefore the correct answer is option A. Their pectoral fins are distinctly marked off from the cylindrical bodies. Both have cylindrical bodies, but how do they differentiate from their fins? How are they marked? They are distinctly marked. Okay, they have a wing-like pectoral fins which are not distinct from the body. Therefore, the correct answer to this question is option A. Next question here. Which one of the following pairs of animals are similar to each other pertaining to the features stated against them? The correct answer to this question is, so you have four options here. Pteropus, garden lizard, and crocodile, three-chambered heart. Pteropus and ornithorhynchus is viviparity. C. The correct answer is option D. Seahorse and flying fish are cold-blooded. Actually, the answer is poikilothermal. Seahorse and flying fish are cold-blooded animals, while if you take ornithoporus, the first one, ornithorhynchus, they are not viviparous but they are oviparous. Okay, they are oviparous, so this does not come as an answer. While crocodile and garden lizard does not have a three-chambered heart, instead they will have four-chambered hearts. So this is again wrong. Ascaris and the other one, Ancyclostoma, has a metameric segmentation is what they have given, but they are not metameric segmentation, but they are simply segmented worms, and they are round worms. Okay, so all the three options, the first three options are wrong. The last one is correct. Seahorse and flying fish are cold-blooded animals. What do you mean by cold-blooded animals? How can you define them? There is a difference, right? When we talk about cold and warm-blooded animals, see, cold-blooded animals, what do you mean by warm and cold-blooded animals? Animals such as reptiles, fishes, and amphibians that cannot control their body temperature, therefore become sluggish in cold weather. So this is a scenario that the reptiles or the amphibians exhibit. Okay, now cold-blooded animals are often seen sunning themselves to warm up. What about warm-blooded animals then? How can you differentiate warm-blooded animals? They have the capacity to control their temperature. Okay, cold-blooded animals, they cannot regulate their own body temperature, while the warm-blooded animals can do it. They can attempt to keep their internal body temperatures maintained. So that is why humans are warm-blooded, we are warm-blooded. Okay, therefore the correct answer to this question is option D. Next question here, which one of the following pairs of animals comprises jawless fishes? I think we already discussed about this in the earlier parts where we saw jawless fishes. I think by now you'd have guessed the answer. Yes, it's hagfish. Hagfish is there. Other fish, hagfish for sure is jawless because we already saw about in the earlier part. The other one is lamprey. Lamprey and hagfishes are unusual jawless fishes that comprise the order Cyclostomata, so named because of their circular shape of the mouth. The brains of the lamprey and hagfishes differ a lot, but they also show a large number of similarities as when compared. They have similarities and they have differences also. So lamprey and hagfish contribute to the jawless fishes. Okay, and their brain is circular, I mean their mouth is circular, it seems. Therefore the correct answer to this question is option B. Okay, next question here. Which one of the following is a matching pair of a body feature and the animal possessing it? Okay, we'll go one by one. The ventral central nervous system is for leech. We have pharyngeal gill slits for chameleon, ventral heart scorpion, post end tail octopus. Which one you think will be the right one? The correct answer here is option A. Leech has a ventral central nervous system which consists of a nerve ring, and it is a solid double and ventral nerve cord with a ganglia in it. So what is this leech? Have you seen what does a leech do? Have you seen how a leech looks? We all know how a leech looks, right? Now what is this leech? Is it a parasite? See, leeches are segmented parasitic or predatory worms that belong to the phylum Annelida and comprise the subclass Uridania. They are closely related to the obligates, which include earthworms, and like them they are soft, muscular, segmented bodies that can lengthen and contract. So you must have seen leeches, especially in the cold weather when there is a lot of rain and water in many areas. They survive in water. Once they get attached to the body, they start to suck your blood. That is why leeches are very, very, very dangerous. They suck blood from humans. I mean not just humans, from their prey. Okay, are leeches dangerous? If you can ask me a question, leech bites are not dangerous or painful, but they're just annoying, because imagine there's some parasite attached to your body and it is sucking your blood, which is important to your body. Unlike some other creatures that bite leeches do not cause any stinging or cause any disease, but this leech survives on blood. Therefore it does not cause any pain. Also the person who is there will also not know there is some leech attached to their body unless and until they get the sensation quite late. So the ventral central nervous system is the correct answer for this question. Okay, fine. Next question here. Given below are 4 matchings of an animal and its kind of respiratory organ. You just have to match and say which one is right. Okay, the first one here, silverfish and trachea. This is actually right. Okay, scorpion has a book lung. Yes, that is right. Sea squid has a pharyngeal gill. That's right. Dolphin respires through skin. No, this is where we go wrong. Okay, sea squid belongs to the family or the class, whatever you can call it as, Herdmania. Okay, dolphin is an aquatic mammal and it breathes through lungs. The rest of the options are correct. Dolphin does not use lungs, does not use skin to breathe, but instead it uses lungs to breathe. Okay, see, these kind of questions, they are just matching, and there's not much of explanation given to this question, and it is not needed because the respiratory organs for each organism is different, and that you need to know. For silverfish, it is trachea. For scorpion, it is book lung. For sea squid, it is pharyngeal gills. And for dolphin, it is not skin, but it is the lungs. Okay, therefore the correct answer is option C. So you have a picture on your right side of how a sea squid look. Okay, this is how it looks. Okay, next question here. Fish which can be used in biological control of mosquitoes or larval fish. Okay, this is a very straight answer, but before that I will explain about Gambusia. Okay, have you ever seen how a Gambusia looks? Gambusia. See, Gambusia fish, okay, the western mosquito fish is a species of freshwater fish, also commonly known as ambiguously as a simply mosquito fish by its generic name Gambusia or by the common name Gambusi. Its sister species, the eastern mosquito fish, are also referred by its names. So what does Gambusia fish eat? The name mosquito fish was given because of the diet of this fish sometimes consists of large number of mosquito larvae relative to the body size. So why this name? Because it is also called as mosquito fish. Why? If you see, it feeds on larvae. It feeds on mosquito larvae. Okay, that is why it got its name as mosquito fish. Fish which can be used in biological control of the mosquitoes or the larvaceal fish is Gambusia, and Gambusia looks like this. This is how it looks. Just because it feeds on the larva of the mosquito which is in the water, right? Larva is dispersed in the water. Mosquito will breed in water, stagnant water, for example the dirty water or the water that is remain undisturbed for a long time. So this fish, if you leave it in the water, it feeds on the larva. That is why it is used as a biological control over mosquitoes. Therefore the correct answer is option D. Next question here. Blastopore is an opening of dash. Easy question, but here you need to you should not get confused because we have blastocele here. They are asking us the blastospore is an opening of dash. Coelom is a fluid filled space between body wall and alimentary canal which is lined by the mesoderm on both sides. While coelentron, okay, it is a sac-like body cavity in coelentrates. Therefore coelom and coelentron cannot be the answers since I explained you. Blastocele is a fluid which is filled with cavity of blastocyst. So this also cannot be the answer. What do you mean by archenteron? This is a gut cavity in the gastrula enclosed by the endoderm, and it opens, okay, the open, and it's called, so it's an opening. Okay, so this is an opening for the blastospore. The open and of it's called as blastopore. Therefore the correct answer to this question is archenteron. I've explained you all the options, what each consists of. Everything are sac-like substances which have some body cavity, but the blastopore opening is related to archenteron. Okay, the correct answer is option D. Next question here. In desert grasslands, which type of animals are relatively more abundant? Okay, you have 4 options here. We'll discuss one by one. Instead of going directly into the answer, we will first discuss what you mean by arboreal. What do you mean by arboreal animals? Arboreal, many species of the animals are arboreal, far too many list individually. So what do you mean by arboreal animals? They are creatures who spend their majority of lives in trees. Therefore this cannot be the answer. Aquatic, you know, it is water. What do you mean by diurnal? Diurnal animals. Diurnal animals are classified being diurnal because they are active during the daytime and inactive for a period, and they rest in the night time. Commonly classified as diurnal animals, they include mammals, birds, and reptiles. So diurnal, di means two. So here birds, all that come under, because birds, if you see, they'll be active during the day. Night you will not find much birds, they'll be all in the trees taking rest. So the answer is not diurnal. The correct answer is fossorial, which means the ones that can burrow. They can burrow the lands and they can remain under sand. They are animals which live beneath the soil at low temperatures and are found abundant in grasslands, desert grasslands. Therefore the correct answer to this question is option C. Okay, fossorial. Okay, next question here. Closed circulatory system occurs in dash. Okay, you're given 4 options here. First we will talk about cockroach and snail. See, cockroach and snail have an open type of circulatory system. Okay, you're given 4 options here. I'm telling you the answer. Cockroach and snail have open circulatory system. The remaining one is cuttlefish. The correct answer is cuttlefish. Closed type of circulatory system occurs in cuttlefish. Now what you mean by closed circulatory system? I've gave you the answer now. Maybe you can tell me what it is. See, in a closed circulatory system the blood stays within the blood vessel. What do? Blood stays within the blood vessels. Okay, in this way blood is kept separate from the body tissues. This system has a heart that pumps the blood through the continuous circulation pattern. As such, the blood tends to be pumped at a higher pressure. Now if you take cockroach and snail, it's an open circulatory system because the blood is not in the blood vessels, it's all over the body, and they don't require a separate pump for it to pressurize and pump to the other parts of the body. Therefore the correct answer to this question is option C, cuttlefish. Okay, next question here. Jellyfishes belong to the class dash. I think this is a very easy question for you to answer. Yes, jellyfishes belong to Scyphozoa. Animals which are marine, solitary, bell or umbrella shaped belong to the class Scyphozoa. So mostly you will see the jellyfish, how do they have appearance? They'll have appearance like this, right? They'll have appearance like this, which is umbrella like. So all this, they come under the class Scyphozoa. Therefore the correct answer is option B. Next question here. Association between the suckerfish and shark is dash. Okay, obviously it is not symbiosis or parasitism or predation. The correct answer is commensalism. Commensalism is the association between the two organisms in which one is benefited and the other one will be hurt. Okay, symbiosis, you know what it is, to live in mutual understanding. Then parasitism, they are parasites to each other. Predation, the one will be dead, the one will be affected. But here if you see in commensalism, they're not affected, but one will be benefited and the other is not benefited. Okay, where the two organisms in which one is benefited and the other is not harmed. While predation, if you see, one will be benefited and the other one will be harmed. So commensalism is the association between the suckerfish and the shark. You really need to know the what each is. Commensalism is where one is benefited, the other will remain unharmed. Symbiosis, both live in mutual understanding, they don't hurt each other, so both are benefited. Parasitism is where one will be benefited and one will be hurt. Predation is also one will be benefited and the other will be hurt. Therefore the correct answer to this question is option A. Next question here. Which among these is a correct combination of aquatic animals? This is also very easy for you to answer. We'll go one option by option. Dolphin, seals and trigon. What do you mean by trigon? Because just like that we can't give you the answer, right? What do you mean by trigon? Trigon fish is actually belonging to the genus of stingray. Okay, and correct combination, trion will not come under that. Okay, whales, dolphins and seals. Okay, see, wherever there is trion, if you see trigon, that will not be the answer, because trigon, they are not in the aquatic mammals. Okay, they are asking here for mammals, aquatic, not aquatic animals, aquatic mammals. Trigon is an aquatic animal but not aquatic mammal. So the correct answer will be whale is a mammal, you know, dolphin is a mammal, seal is also a mammal. Therefore the correct answer is option B. Okay. Stingray are the members of cartilaginous genus, while these are aquatic mammals belonging to the class Mammalia. While sharks and trigon, if you see, they are belonging to cartilaginous fishes and they are under the family Stingray. Okay. Next question here. Which of the following characteristic features always holds true for the corresponding group of animals? Okay, this we also have to analyze one by one. Cartilaginous endoskeleton is for, okay, we have 4 options here. C, chondrichthyes. Okay, chondri, we can also call it as chondrichthyes. They are always having they have a cartilaginous endoskeleton. Most mammals are viviparous, give birth to young. However, 5 species of monotreme, okay, monotreme, the platypuses and others, they lay eggs, though they belong to mammals. Chordates have jawless animals as well. So here they have given chordates, right, possess a mouth on the, so you have certain chordates which are jawless also. Therefore this also cannot be the answer. Viviparous, there are certain animals in mammals also which are laying eggs. Okay, lay eggs, therefore this also cannot be the answer. Now next one, if you see, most reptiles have 3-chambered heart, while crocodiles and some more have a 4-chambered heart. Therefore this also cannot be the answer. The correct answer is this, chondrichthyes, they have a they have a cartilaginous endoskeleton, that is right. Okay, endo means inside, they have an endoskeleton. Therefore the correct answer to this question is option A. And to your right side you can also have a clear explanation of why the rest are not the answers. Okay, as I said, there are reptiles who have 4-chambered heart also. In chordata there are animals who have jawless, who are jawless also. In mammalia, if you see, there are certain mammals which lay eggs and after that they take care of their young ones. So that is a scenario like that as well. Therefore the correct answer is option A for this question. So with this we complete the part 7 of Animal Kingdom. Hope to meet you in the next part of the same chapter. Thank you.